Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing, well, the title of this video might not be overly suggestive of what we're talking about. In a prior video, we were talking about how, at least down in Jomtien Immigration, the Pattaya Immigration Office, there have been a lot of steps taken. In fact, I was recently down there. I saw the expansion they've done. They have made a lot more comfortable down there. That whole office was a pretty small affair for quite a long time, and probably because going back to when it was built, it didn't need to have, a lot of space in there. As time has gone on, there's been more demand of cases processing through that office. There's more people down there, so they've expanded it out. There's a waiting area, much bigger waiting area. It looks a lot more comfortable. And we discussed that in a prior video, but I thought of making this video after reading this comment, quoting directly. Also, comfortable seating, and it would be most pleasing to have immigration staff hand out water and perhaps sell snacks. Small tables with attached pens would also be useful as well for all the mountains of paperwork required. Have staff walk around outside advising tourists as well of the procedures and required paperwork. Like I said in the title, well, you want them to give massages too? I mean, at the end of the day, this is still immigration. And there's a certain amount, look, I get it, people, especially tourists, and I'm sure I'm going to get burned in the comments, but I'm just going to say this anyway. There's very much an entitled mentality that seems to emanate, especially off foreign tourists. And I get it. On the one hand, you're coming here to be a tourist, you're having a good time. Yeah, you're bringing money to the country. It's also somebody else's country. Have you ever dealt with U.S. immigration? I'm here to tell you they're not overly concerned with comfortable seating and things of that nature. They're, one, the caseload is so high. You hardly ever are going to see anyone from U.S. immigration when processing a case. And as I've discussed in other videos, things like Section 214B of the Immigration Nationality Act lead to a number of just outright, kind of out of hand, almost perfunctory denials of U.S. tourist visas, especially that I've seen over the years for Thai nationals who are applying here at the embassy here in the kingdom. Again, so when comparing that to what Thai immigration's doing, in my opinion, Thai immigration's going out of their way. The notion they should be handing out bottled water or something, I mean, come on. They're a government agency. Their job is not to make everybody feel as comfortable as they can. Now, were the facilities somewhat lacking? Yes. As far as snacks go, there's a restaurant literally right next to Thai immigration. You can walk into it from the Thai immigration parking lot. So there's food down there. If you want a bottle of water, I'm sure you can buy one from that restaurant. And there's other stuff right around there too. Again, I'm not making this to sort of berate or sort of condescend to the foreigners at all. That's not my point. But, there's a certain rule of reason that has to come into play when you're thinking about dealing with a foreign nation's immigration apparatus.